killer one of the wives from Imofia. Either give us a young man and a virgin, or you will have a war on your hands.
No, not our boy!
He's coming with us to Imofia.
No!
Why is he thinking?
Let's go.
What is going to happen to me? Where are they taking me? I don't understand. My mother, my baby sister, will I ever see them again? When the daughter of Imofia was killed, Ikemafuna came into Okonkwo's household. When Okonkwo brought him that day, he called his most senior wife and handed him over to her. At first, Ikemafuna was very much afraid. Once or twice he tried running away, but he did not know where to begin. He thought of his mother and his 3-year-old sister and wept bitterly. Nuoi's mother was very kind to him and treated him as one of her own children. He was by nature a very lively guy, and gradually became more popular in Okonkwo's household, especially with the children. Okonkwo's son Nuoi, who was 2 years younger, became quite inseparable from him, because he seemed to know everything. Even Okonkwo saw himself become fond of that boy. Ikemafuna had began to feel like a member of Okonkwo's family. For 3 years, Ikemafuna lived in Okonkwo's household, and the elders of Imofia seemed to have forgotten about him. He grew rapidly, like a yam, in the rainy season, and was full of the sap of life. He was like an elder brother to Nuoi, and for the first time seemed to have kindled a new age in a younger boy. He made him feel grown up, and they no longer spent evenings in Mother's hut while she cooked, but now sat with Okonkwo in his obi and watched him as he tapped his palm tree for the evening's wine. Okonkwo was inwardly pleased at his son's development and knew it was due to Ikemafuna. He wanted Nuoi to grow into a young, tough man capable of running his father's household when he was dead and gone and joined their ancestors. Okonkwo encouraged the boys to sit with him in his obi as he told stories of his masculinity. Life was eventually good for Ikemafuna,
Would you like to
but
join
everything
us?
took a
No,
turn
I
for
need
the
to talk
worst.
to you alone now.
Go.
That boy calls you father. Do not bear hand in his death. But I want you to have nothing to do with it. He calls you father.
So, we're taking you back home tomorrow, bud.
I can't wait to tell my mother everything. And my 3-year-old sister, yet she's 6 now. Would she even recognize me? And my mother, she might be dead.
Father, they have killed me.
As soon as his father walked in that night, Nuoi knew that Ikemafuna had been killed, and something seemed to give it away inside of him, like the snapping of a tightening bow. He did not cry, he just had a huge limp. Okonkwo did not taste any food for 2 days after the death of Ikemafuna. He drank palm wine from morning till night, and his eyes were red and fierce, like the eyes of a cat when it is caught by its tail and dashed against the floor. He did not sleep at night. He tried not to think about Ikemafuna, but the more he tried, the more he thought about him. Little did he know, this was the beginning of his world falling apart. Nothing was the same after the killing of Ikemafuna.